I'd show you my mess. Trying to get organized. Hi everybody, welcome back to A Girl, Her Dog, and RV. Today's video is going to be about organizing, but also transitioning from winter to summer. Look, my bed's now clear. I'm so excited. Before I show you how I got that bed so clean, I'm going to take you on a journey of where I left you in the last video from Death Valley to Los Angeles. Stay tuned. In leaving Death Valley, I had a choice to go one direction to Los Angeles or this direction. This direction is Highway 127. It's not as beautiful view as the other direction, continuing on 190, but with the RV, I was a little bit nervous about the downgrades and the upgrades and so forth. So I elected to go this route. I know it looks a little bit boring, but I still found a lot of beauty in the scenery. And here's a gentle reminder of what I'm paying for diesel as I'm driving into Los Angeles. As Riley and I continue on 127 towards Baker, California, which will introduce us to I-15, I wanted to show you what the road looked like. Now, if you follow me, you know I have some other videos that will show you what the drive looks like on several different highways. So I won't bore you too much. So if you do want to fast forward for the next minute or so, this video right here, this section is going to show you what 127 South looks like into Baker. However, down here below is a link, or I'm sorry, I think it's above, is a link to take you to an example of one of my drive videos. So if you're curious about the type of road that may lead you into wherever you want to go, whether it has potholes or it's busy, etc., how wide the road is, then those are great videos to watch. So go take a look. Well, yay, Riley and I made it to I-15 safely, and we're out of the desert, or at least it feels like we're coming upon some civilization, but it is getting a little bit late as we're driving into Los Angeles. So I called my cousin, and she invited Riley and I to stay the night in her driveway, just outside of Los Angeles. So we'll get up in the morning and we'll continue our drive to the beach. We are headed north outside of Los Angeles, and you can see the coast, the water on the left. It's so beautiful, guys. This is my first time to be in California and be on the Pacific Coast Highway. We are staying in Carpenteria. It took me a while to learn how to pronounce that. But here we are parked, we are settled, and we are on the beach. There's not much sun today, but I do get some sunset pictures later, which I'll show you at the end of this video. Riley and I are walking to the beach. You can see we're really close. It was worth, I think it was $60 to $80 a night at this place, but I enjoyed it. Even though it was a little cloudy, Riley and I were able to do some work on the computer and enjoy the sounds of the beach. I just threw this picture in here real quick so you guys could see how close we were parked to the ocean. And speaking of the ocean, I put these two videos in here just so that you could take 10-15 seconds of your time and enjoy the beautiful sound of the ocean. This picture happens to be my favorite picture we took at Carpenteria, California. It's time to go through our clothing again and downsize. Not only just a downsize, but it's a new season. One of the things I've noticed about my clothes since I've taken them out of my little closet and out of some of the overhead bins is that I have a lot of dress clothes because you remember when I started on this journey, I was still working full-time, and I'm not doing that anymore outside of the RV. So I think one of the things that I need to do is go ahead and get rid of my business clothes, and I'm so excited to report that I have a place to put them. So if you're new to my channel, I have been in the RV for close to a year now and living in it full-time. However, when Hurricane Harvey came through South Texas, I lost my home and everything that was in it. So I kind of started from scratch, but the whole point of me telling you that is that it's been 19, gonna be 20 months probably by the time this video comes out, and I'm actually going to be moving back into the condo. It's been rebuilt from the ground up. Everything's brand spanking new, and I'm not giving up my full-time RVing, but I am going to try to move things into the condo that I don't want on the road, as well as I need to go live in it for about 1 month so that I can take a shower, test the pipes, test the washer and dryer, and just make sure everything's going to work properly. It is a condo in a resort type area, so it goes on short-term and even long-term lease. If anybody's interested, you can find it at Lainie's Dockside Paradise. I'll put the link down here below, as well as in the comments. I have all these overhead bins. They do go all the way around. And inside the bins, I have these baskets, and I actually have them all labeled, as you can see. I love my label maker. But as you can see, it's just a big mess. The rest of the stuff up here in these particular ones, again, they are labeled, are shoes. This is also where my solar is, so I try not to cover that up, as well as the panel for the Wi-Fi extender, so that's in here as well. The rest of the cupboards also have these baskets, so it's time for me to pull all the baskets out and take out all those fall and winter clothes and transition in summer. I got the bed cleaned off. That is a huge accomplishment. I was able to take things that were just laying around, taking up space for sitting or for laying, and now I can actually put them up into the bins. So I feel very accomplished. Now I just have to live with this for a little bit longer until I can move it all into the condo in South Texas. So here I am on the Pacific Coast Highway. Didn't make it very far because of all the rainstorms, but there are some areas that we can stop and park overnight. This is not one of them. It says no parking from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. I believe. I just crossed the street. I just thought it was so pretty to looking at these mountains. You can see the line of RVs. This is Pacific Coast Highway number 1. Well, as I said, I didn't make it too far north on the PCH, so I decided to turn around due to the rains and the mudslides and head down to San Diego. Well, thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next week as we head down to Huntington Beach, or the Seal Beach area in California, and show you the sunset there. In the meantime, love, Lainie.